My name is Adam, this is Atomic Garage, and today we are cutting this hood wide open. Yes sir, you see it, the turbo is on the BMW. So that means one thing, the hood doesn't close. Today guys, today we are going to cut a hole in the hood of my BMW to make the turbo fit. Ooh boy, now that is a very nerve-wracking task that we are going to try and accomplish today. How will it go? I'm not sure, but I am going to put my best foot forward in making sure it turns out good. So what we are going to be using is a method called CAD, Cardboard Aided Design. So guys, I have already taken a rough draft of how it's going to go. Yes, it's got some jagged edges. That's why I have another piece of cardboard that we're going to retrace it out, and then we are going to try again to make cleaner, more consistent lines, more consistent cuts, and then we're going to try it on the BMW. And once I put the fittings on the side and make sure it is perfect and how I want it, we're going to tape off the hood, we're going to tape this down, and woo, we're going to get to cutting. So let's start transferring this initial design onto the second piece of cardboard. Cut here. Take two. I'll line it up. That needs to be radiused. Let's radius this a little bit, get some clearance, and then we will stick it on and check the other side because I can't really see this side all that much. Take three. So we need to bring this back a bit. Bring this radius back some. Let's try this again. Take four. This is just about the final draft. I still need to kind of cut this a little bit more. That's a little bit close. I don't want to burn the hood. Not just that, this side was cut out just a little bit too much. As you see, a little bit too much gap. So I got a line where we're going to stop from cutting there. And besides that, it came out pretty good. It rained last night, so my tape was trying to lift on me. But now we have a final version, as it were, as to how we're going to cut the hood of the car. So the next step for me is going to be to unbolt the turbo and go ahead and close the hood. Make sure the hood is completely dry so we can go ahead and transfer this onto there, tape everything off, make sure it's nice and secure, and then we can start prepping to cut. Also need to pull this off before I cut the hood as well. So we'll do that in a second. one support. Once I cut that, we should be good. Guys, I'm sweaty because it's very humid out here, but we did it, guys. We cut a hood in the BMW and it looks great to me. There's a few spots that could have been just a little bit better, but I'm not complaining about it whatsoever. As you can see around the turbo, the spacing isn't absolutely uniform, and I did that for a reason, because I know there's going to be a lot of heat coming out of this hood and I didn't want to burn the hood any more than it clearly already is. So around the turbine housing where the exhaust gas coming in and is close to the manifold, I have a bigger gap around that because I know if I butt it right up against it, it's gonna roast the hood, it's gonna roast the paint, and then it's not gonna look as good. I'm still debating on whether I want to just paint this or if I want to go around it with a border. That might actually look good. Put a border around it, and when I do that, then I can go back and rivet it down and make it look nice, or I could just put some trim that's a border that can go all the way around it, and then it could look good like that as well. Comment section below, guys, tell me what you think I should do about finishing it off, because honestly it's not finished, but it looks pretty darn good. Looks really good to me. And then look at that tractor flap, guys. Like, ooh, it is coming together shortly. Well, guys, I just can't stop looking at it. I'm sorry. Out the hood, it's got some space on the back here, but it's just enough to clear the back here. Now you guys probably saw on the back here, we got that. We have to seal that up, so maybe I will get a completely new pipe and redo this entire thing, or I could just get a washer and then weld it up closed, because this whole thing still needs to be completely welded. And I still have to mount the wastegate. I've got to see exactly how I want to put that as well. But man, hey, point of no return. There is no going back on this bad boy, and honestly I really don't want to go back anyway. So that's it for me, guys, on how to cut a hood and it not look like complete crap. Now, to you, it may look like complete crap, but to me, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the result. There's not many videos on YouTube about cutting a hood for a turbo or cutting a hood for something bigger that needs to be conformed around it. So I hope I did a good job with it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down, but tell me how I can improve my content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.